Nothing is worth the risk. Nothing is worth the risk. Nothing is worth the risk.
911, what's the emergency? Please, you gotta help me. There's someone in my house. I don't know what to do. I don't even know what they got inside. I make the windows locked from mine. Alright, just calm down, okay? We'll get this figured out. Just need to stay quiet. Are you hiding? Yes. Does this man resemble anyone you know by chance? I have never seen anyone in my life that looks anything like him. That can't be right. That doesn't make any sense. We'll send the other one of our officers. Just don't hang up, okay?
So, firstly, just to address that first part there, of course, we already know that making a phone call to emergency services is a fast track to put you in a casket. The baby's getting blurred. That might be something. United States Department of Temporal Phenomena, Operation Census. That sounds dangerous. 28 USD TP agents are stationed in Yonder County, Wisconsin to collect data regarding temporal bleeding in Mandela County, Wisconsin. That is Wisconsin, right? I don't think there's any other state that's like that. Notable events and oddities. Event 1. Your neighbor, your mom. An unregistered vehicle 1989 Ford Taurus passes through Mandela Yonder County border numerous times within 11 days. Are you sure it's not a white Bronco? Yes. Clearly a person. You know what's crazy is that those cameras are still better than whatever banks have. Despite numerous video captures of the vehicles, it was never captured returning from the other direction. Oh, so it didn't drive back. Event 2. Agent J. Booker fulfills his task of collecting adequate samples from the home of Nicholas Behringer, location of interest. During the scouting phase of the investigation, Booker accounted for several anomalies in or around the home. So I assume that's probably where a call from Mandela, or not a Mandela, like a alternate came from. A limited amount of photographic evidence has captured one of such anomaly. Booker captured the thing on video, I assume. Oh! Okay. That just looks like Scream. Guys, come on. What do you... Alternates? That's Gwimbly. Sorry to make you have to rewatch this, but you gotta rewind the thing every time. Agent Booker's interpretation. Well, that's a farce. Booker's interpretations of the unaccounted anomalies seen within the home are as follows. Stupid. Ugly. It's like he's got flesh covering his eyes. That's just light. Just need to turn down the exposure a bit. Oh, that's just a completely normal lady. That's probably what would have gotten me killed. Becker reports that the anomalies were not aggressive, only observant. Are the kids too much? They won't shut up? Boss won't give you that raise? Got skeletons in the closet? Hire the new alternate service where they go into the home of your boss and terrorize him. They do like the psychological manipulation thing. They like literally put you on the brink of a mental illness and they're like, hey, by the way, Andrew asked for a raise. Begin anew. Midwestern Relocation Service is 1-800-SET-FREE, Indiana, Illinois.
It's time to start my second life. The farming life that I wished for!
What is with the reincarnation trend in anime? I mean, I haven't really been watching it that much, but like, Thank God, I got born into manual labor. Know a great guy. Go to New Mexico, order a Hoover Max Pro. You'll be set. Highway 368 between exits 81 and 82, there's a small patch of empty space in the cornfield. Heading westbound, park your car in the nearby ditch and leave your keys in the glove box. Take any other valuable items with you. The empty space in the cornfield, excuse me, is the beginning of a path that eventually lead you to a large open plain. You will see a structure in the center of this plain. This is your safe house that you must remain within until you are relocated. Yeah, because that's safe. These bits are cool. Where they actually just have people moving throughout the world. The back door will be unlocked. I like how it's just like a still frame. It reminds me of like a visual novel. When you get one of the more high poly cutscenes.
Hello?
I hear whispering. He ain't the only one in that house. This guy needed to be relocated. That's also a detail we can't overlook here. This guy was looking to get away from something. However, we don't know what it is, of course. Or maybe it's from like a previous video. Why immediately, let's hit the rewind here. Why immediately when faced with darkness and light do you immediately feel like the abyss is the way to go? Just putting that one out there. Oh, okay. I was trying to tell whether that was just the dude or an eldritch horror. You got lights in that crib, dog? Turn something on. Well, now the popping's gone, so that was by design.
Stone Mountain, blown up by dynamite. Kids even climb into the driver's seat of the big machines they love. Your kids will ask for this video again and again for truckloads of non-stop entertainment.
MF Doom would hear that and turn that into an intro.
Heard something you wish you didn't? Do you find yourself constantly held back by irrational fear? Maybe you saw something you can't forget. Now, there is a solution. A new benzodiazepine with a modern approach to anxiety. Temaril. Temaril targets anxiety by calming the nervous system and slowing down hyperactivity in the brain.
Temaril is approved for all ages. Slap this one instead of giving your old newborn the teeth, just slide him a perk 30. He'll be fine. Out for the rest of the day. Correction, out for the rest of his life. But still, no more crying, and you'll be free to just not deal with him.
Symptoms such as insomnia, intrusive thoughts, and irrational fear are treated as a result, allowing you to live life the way you're supposed to.
Tell a doctor if you are
Temaril
pregnant or
can cause
nursing.
serious side effects, including dizziness, hallucinations, confusion, impaired judgment, uncontrolled body movements, and headaches. Worsening of anxiety or depression has been reported by some patients. Ask your healthcare provider about Temaril Farazepam.
I wonder if that was
Stuck at
real
the
or not.
DMV, and I think I'm late on my car insurance.
Good thing the general get.
That same ringtone.
Dude,
Hey,
you made
Jude.
it safely?
yeah.
Okay. Got someone coming out to pick you up tomorrow morning. He'll be there at 4:30 sharp in the Silver Fort Taurus.
Okay.
4:30, silver
It's your
Ford
last
Taurus.
chance to tell me you don't want this. There's no turning back once you step into that car.
I do want this.
All right. Hey, it's a nice little village in British Columbia. Think you'll like it. Listen, now's the time to start making your calls. People noticing your absence too soon will fuck up this whole operation.
I'll take care of it.
Awesome. See you soon.
Dr. Williamson speaking.
Hey, it's Jude Murray.
Oh, Mr. Murray. How are you?
I could have sworn. Was it Adam? The kid who was like, he was in that room and he was like transforming into an alternate, I think, but he was like really screwed up. I believe he was also the one that stayed behind in the basement when his friend left or died or something.
I'm good. I'm great. How are you?
Oh, just pushing through. Tell me, how's little Adam holding up? Any improvement?
Adam was his son. He is dead. We don't exactly know why he's going for the relocation. Maybe since the alternates got to Adam, maybe they're trying to go after like the rest of his parents. I feel like, because what I'm seeing so far, at least what I think, how I interpret it, is that the alternates are getting more aggressive. Like if this agent went into a room or house with alternates just hanging out there, like at the beginning of all this, it seemed like they were trying to be a lot more discreet and covert about what they were doing, but now they're just kind of there, and it doesn't seem all too irregular, considering that the agent stayed long enough at the house to observe them. I'm sure if they were showing signs of aggression, that they would have, they would have taken a different course of action.
Just pushing through. Tell me, how's little Adam holding up? Any improvements?
Yeah, he's doing great.
Fantastic. Well, when would you like to get him in next?
Well, that's the thing. Lynn and I finally closed on that house. You know, the one where the little ranch, and we'll be
Lynn?
doctors. We'll be moving.
That is just great. Just keep me updated. I'll be able to transfer your prescription and no problem.
Dang. That man sounded like he just got traded for another
I'm
barber.
proud of you for, taking initiative for their safety. I knew you could do it.
He knows.
It'll be all right. Taking initiative for their safety.
So he knows.
I knew you could do it.
Maybe after that scene where Adam was all messed up, maybe he was still human, and that's where doctor visits took place, and that's how the doctor knows about that. But it seems like he knows a little bit more than what I guess is sort of portrayed. Like he knows he's relocating, but he's not with Lynn, his wife, I imagine. So maybe he doesn't know the whole thing. Holy crap. Oh, it was fading. I was like, why are there so many arms? 4:30. Silver Ford Taurus. Look at the darkness kind of creep up from that left side right there. It's looking like it's coming to meet him almost. Like it's alive. Oh. Oh no. Who's who? I can't make out the features. Well, I guess he was upstairs, so that means he's the intruder. And he ain't moving. Well, he looks like a person. It just looks like he's facing the other way.
It is beautiful up here. How long have you been on the road? How's the driver? Is he well behaved? Isn't it
He hasn't
exciting?
gone anywhere.
This is the escape you've been waiting for, and it's finally happening. Where are you, Jude?
I couldn't.
Huh? Could you speak up a little?
I'm not in the car.
You're not in the car?
You're not in the car?
What the hell happened? Did you forget you were being picked up?
No. Listen. I didn't forget. I just couldn't.
You couldn't what? Use your words.
Turn down your mic.
Door. I couldn't leave.
What the fuck is your problem? Do you have any idea
Right.
how many hours he drove to get you? What about how long it took me to get here? An entire community of the kindest people I know were ready to welcome you. They were so excited to meet you, Jude. Now I
Farazepam.
have to send them all home, disappointed.
Mandela Cove,
Well, you know that feeling all too
Wisconsin?
well, don't you? Filthy deadbeat.
Dang.
You can't escape this.
Seems like he wasn't
You know
trying
what
to.
you did. Stop acting like it didn't happen, Jude. Do what you need to do. Do the world a
It seems like
favor.
he's... Okay. Seems like he was already doing it.
Can I help you?
Hi, Lieutenant Davis, MCPD.
Lieutenant
we
Thatcher Davis.
didn't call for the police. Everything's okay here.
We're just doing routine checkups around town. It's a requirement from the state.
Odd place to do a checkup where no one's supposed to be found.
I don't think so. Is this MCPD's jurisdiction?
Yes.
Oh, I guess we're still in Mandela. Thought we were in Yonder. Can I help you with
Are
anything?
you aware of the television and mirror destruction order?
Well, I'm house sitting, and yeah, I'm aware of it, but all good here.
Good. Always nice to meet another upstanding citizen. I hope you and your family have a nice day.
Thanks, officer.
I don't think that's the real Thatcher Davis. I think that might be the alternate that got him. I'm pretty sure it was an alternate that got him. In, like I theorized before, maybe that alternate is after the whole family.
Just a little bit of light rain. Occasional storms starting to build in Arizona, too.
And he didn't destroy his TV, which means he's vulnerable. And no one's coming to get him now. And he's all isolated in a house by himself
Avoid unpleasant surprises when you travel.
in the middle of a cornfield with nothing. I think this man just signed his own death warrant. The guy is back. He left the TV on, so he might be having nightmares, analog-induced nightmares. There's a man in the house.
It was supposed to be you.
was supposed to be you. He left the TV on. Ooh, yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's moving really awkwardly, so maybe that's an alternate. Why though? How did he end up getting Adam?
Living out in the fields nearby, keeping watch over their flocks at night. Night fell upon them in an instant, and all the color was drained from the world. An angel appeared to them, and they were terrified. The angel fooled them, just like he planned. But there was more work to be done.
It does not need to be that way. You are not the first. There are so many more. Nothing has been done yet. He has a lot of convincing to do. Until then, trust nobody. Are you listening to me? Are you listening to me? Are you listening to me?
Oh no. Oh, that's Jude. Oh no, he got twisted like a pretzel. Oh no, he didn't. That's just his arms like this. I guess he's still alive. I really don't understand what's going on in the biblical scenes. These like IRL, you know, parts are a little bit more discernible to tell narrative wise. Oh, that's his room. He just got DDoS by an alternate. Probably turn that off. There's something in the window. There's something in the window. He didn't catch it. I kind of wish I didn't catch it either. If you're wondering, it's also dead silence for me too. Oh yeah, he's done. I think this is the psychological manipulation, right? Um, I think initially when it was brought up in the first catalog volume, you were expecting something probably a little bit more, maybe not that a crying baby outside your house isn't obvious, but maybe something a little bit more uh, more psychedelic, so to speak. Oh, yep. Gotcha. The door's open. There's something on the right side too, I think. Oh my goodness, there's too many angles, dog. You need a Rainbow 6 Pro to be able to cover all this. He don't have no gun. He ain't got that last bullet for himself. Whatever's about to happen to him is going to be very unpleasant and painful. It's like slipping between the fabrics of reality as it moves. Oh. So are what we hearing right now, is that also what he's hearing? Is this further psychological manipulation? Like, look how far back in the closet he can get.
What do you want from me? It's you! It's fucking you! What the fuck do you want from me? You've taken everything from me! You've taken my wife! You've taken my fucking child! What do you want to kill me? Fucking kill me! I've got nothing!
Ask and you shall receive, brother. At least save a Bud Light for the way out, man. That's all I'm saying. Oh, that was his room. Or was it? Oh, that's brutal. That is so brutal. Its face is like changing. That is terrifying. Oh man, what? Yeah, this is it. It's like eyes. Its entire face is just. It ain't right. Oh, that is so freaking. Everywhere you look, if you're not looking at him, you're seeing some sort of horror off to the side, and then you look at that thing, and its face is just morphing into everything terrifying. And his face is just frozen in like this petrified fear.
Please. Someone. Please. God. Please. Help. Please. Not like this. He's inside of my mind. Stop it, please. Stop, please.
The first thing that I was already thinking of is just how a part of the environments that he makes, especially in the IRL-ish scenes, is just how like still they are. Like how you can I feel like normally you walk into a room, and even if you're by yourself, there's still like a life to the room, I guess. It's not just it's not just like stillness and nothing, even with no other active moving parts to it. Um and then you have your figure, your person walking through it, but even with that, the room still just feels dead, you know? I feel like when we look at the other alternates, I'm pretty sure Thatcher is an alternate. He's dead, I'm pretty sure. Adam is dead. Lynn is dead. When that alternate, made contact with Jude, it terrified the crap out of him for sure. But he was still like pleading for his life. He didn't die yet. So who knows what the plan is for him moving forward. Maybe it was supposed to be you, means Jude was the perfect person to get this specific goal done for the alternates. There was the line where the guy, the Bizarro Jesus, is talking about how he fooled the shepherds. Bizarro Jesus, if he did truly fool everybody all the way back then why are there like destroy your TV warnings? Why is it like babies stay away from TVs? Why do people know about alternates and all this stuff and are like actively trying to avoid them? Because if you figured you would have fooled them all the way back then, you would have ingrained it into them that like, no, these things that I'm pushing with these alternates and myself are normal. And so when these things are happening, you kind of stay docile in a way because you've programmed humanity to accept these things since that time. Which leads me to kind of another thought here, that the sand thing talking to the shepherd guy was saying that he didn't fool everyone. So maybe those who weren't fooled were somehow able to sort of, in a way, Black Ops 1 Reznov insert his own programming into the programming that was already put in by the Bizarro Jesus figure and sort of counterintelligence CIA that whole op.
Ronnie made my best friend. He likes to hide, but he wants to meet you. I want to play with him in the TV.
Stop or I'll shoot! I said stay back!